Let's think of causation in a person with social anxiety disorder. Cause is where I look. The effect is what I feel and think. How and what I experience. See yourself as a whole person. Then you notice, yes, I have fat in me, but that is not my only personality and body. A lot of things about me are all in me. I'm the one with the beautiful. Yes, this is where maybe I need to work on something, but there's a lot of different sides to me. I see myself as holistic. If I'm whole, I see my flaws and my strengths. And I also see it in others. I realize that there are both flaws and virtues in other people. I find then what? Something in common that we can relate to. Therefore, if you are fixated on your inferiority, how will you feel? If you are fixated on your shortcomings, if you are fixated on your inadequacies, what will you feel, experience? Highlight your strengths, what you like about yourself. Learn to see yourself holistically, putting your goals, your values first. Interests that help you feel more joyful, happier. Find what you like in life. The most important thing here is the fear of evaluation. Where does the fear of negative evaluation come from? It's when your life is focused on evaluation. When you do anything in life for evaluation, and you are fixated all the time. How will people evaluate me? How do they evaluate me in a relationship? How do I evaluate myself when I look at myself? You're fixated on grades. Like in school. And in school, you got grades. So you keep living like that. But that's not how grown-ups live. They don't create relationships for grades. So once your life is focused on your fulfillment, on your happiness, on love, then you will feel differently. When the moment you get to know each other, you will not think about evaluations, but you will think about what you can do together with this person. Can I be friends with this person? What can we do together right now? How can time be spent? What can we do together? Not the assessment, but what we can do. Can we be friends? What does a person want to be friends with? Let's socialize. Shall we have coffee together? Let's have coffee. Go for a walk together. A walk. What can I do with this person together that I can enjoy? You see the difference. I don't think about grades. What kind of people will give me grades? And I don't live my life for grades. I live to realize myself, to communicate with people, to create relationships, to love, to walk together, to create a family, to give birth to children. That's what I live for. Grades don't matter. What is important is what I do, what I get in relationships, how I am realized. I make friends, communicate, huddle, walk together, have a vacation, acquire professions. That's what's important to me. My happiness is important. What can I do to a person to feel happy? How can I create love in a relationship? Where can I experience it? Fear of grades, when you do everything for the sake of grades. Not for the sake of living your life, of being realized, but what others will say, and what grade they will give. And such a person becomes fixated on appearance. We see that women are constantly preoccupied with their appearance. Why? Because they live in this fear of grades. They need an A. They need a good grade. Well, what does that get you? Nothing but fear. Because you'll always fall short. There'll always be someone better looking. Why? Because when you compare yourself to other people, what happens? You'll still devalue yourself. You will still think negatively about yourself and think others are better. Because evaluation, it leads to anxiety, neurosis, social phobia and shyness. Evaluation is comparison. Others are better. Another has more years, more experience. The other person has more data from nature, or the person has kept health. A better looking person and you are not. You'll always find something that's worse. Why? Because you have selective attention. You will find better things in others, because others are better, so you see better things in others in relation to yourself. Imagine the opposite. I find the worst in others and the best in myself, and I compare my best to their worst. That's thinking differently. Even just experiment and you will see the foolishness of such comparison and perception. Because it's no objective evaluation at all. It is a kind of subjective, negative evaluation. I think that I am better than another. Then I am superior. I idealize myself. The other is nobody for me. Can I create a relationship? No. And if I idealize the other person and put them on a pedestal, I devalue myself. Can I relate to other people? No, I still feel worse about myself than others. When can I relate to others more comfortably and harmoniously? When I know my strengths and see other people's strengths too. Then I know if our strengths come together, we can do a lot of things.